Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be talking about the best way to get the new runes inside of Taylor Piece, as well as these tower upgrades right here. So if you guys want to go ahead and get these tower upgrades, as well as the new rune, the secrets, then you're going to want to follow this guide. So first off, what you're going to want to do is go to Lawless Island. Basically what you're going to want to do is kill these guys. You can go ahead and get yourself the tower keys. So you're gonna need to use these tower keys to replay tower. So make sure you guys just farm these guys. What I usually do is I sit up on this tree and I just auto skill C so I can kill all of them. Make sure you have the quest for some free stuff too. Free gems, free coins. So after you do that, you're basically gonna want to go over here, go to Tower Island, and then we're about ready to go. But let me tell you what build I'm using first. So basically, get your best DPS build. So what I'm using Warlord, Atomic Outfit, Emperor, Primordial Rune. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the new secret rune. If you don't have that rune, go ahead and use Havoc. And if you don't have Havoc, use Fortune. And then after you do that, make sure you have this clan equipped, the newest one. It's actually very important. So basically it gives you a chance for +1 drop, and the tokens inside of this dungeon actually get +1 drop if you have that clan equipped. And then make sure you have this spec passive equipped as well, Fortune Chosen, because it also gives you +1 drop. Make sure you have that on your spec that you're going to be using. And basically the specs that we're going to be using in this video is going to be Gilgamesh, and then I'm going to show you another method which is Strongest of Today plus Demon King. And if you do the other method, it's 15% faster, but Gilgamesh is just the easiest, so I'm going to show that first, and then we're going to transition to Gojo plus Anos. And I'll timestamp both and you can see the difference for yourself, but it's basically just a 15% difference. Gilgamesh is 15% slower but easier to set up, while the other one takes longer to set up but it's 15% faster. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'm gonna start up the tower and be back when we're in. Okay, so now that you guys are inside of the tower, what you're gonna want to do is equip your Gilgamesh spec, obviously with the spec passive on, and then you're gonna want to just click start. Don't do anything yet, and basically what you're gonna want to do is wait for this timer to finish so that you can auto replay. So I'm gonna cut to when we get to that point here in a second. Okay, so the timer is practically done now, just 8 more seconds. Just run away from these guys if they try killing you. Okay, now that that's done, just click auto replay right here and then pay and replay. And now once you did that, you're ready to go for the macros, or not the macro. You could just do auto skill, but for Gilgamesh, what you're gonna want to do is stand in this side of the map or just like a random corner, and then you're gonna want to go to auto skill V, pull it out, and then that's literally it. You just sit here and let it do its thing. You can auto click to make sure it doesn't kick you out, but pretty much that's all for Gilgamesh. I'm gonna 2x speed it so you guys can see the difference between the Anos method and the Gojo method shortly that I'll be talking about. But we started the run at around 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I wasn't really paying attention, but you guys probably were. You can go back to the video and see for yourself. We're gonna stop on wave 40 or floor 40, and we're gonna show the difference between the two. So I'll be timestamping it. Alright guys, so that was Gilgamesh, and now I'm going to show you how to do the strongest of today plus Demon King. So basically unequip the spec passive right here, switch it off, and then go ahead and equip Gojo, and then go back, and then equip Fortune Chosen to Gojo, and then if you have an extra one, equip it to Demon King if possible. And then basically you're just gonna want to get a tiny task if you're AFKing this, but for the sake of this video I'm not going to do that. But basically if you were to tiny task it, you would just go to your settings, turn on auto skill F, and then you would just press 1 and then click 1 and then click 1 and then click, etc. and then just replay that. But basically I'm going to show how that works here, and you guys will see that it's 15% faster than the other method. So let me go ahead and show you that right now. Alright, so if you guys weren't paying attention to the server time on the top right, Gilgamesh basically completed wave 40 at around 5 minutes, while Anos plus Gojo reached wave 40 at around 4 minutes. So it's like 1 minute less. It's not that big of a difference, but if you care enough to do the Anos plus Gojo method, then just do that instead of Gilgamesh. But Gilgamesh is easy to get, so I would just recommend doing Gilgamesh. But that should be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for 4K subscribers. Make sure to comment within 24 hours for some free stuff. Comment your user plus what you need, and I'll help out some beginners. But other than that, have a great day, and that should be it for this video. See y'all later.